Hey Sagittarius, good morning. There's construction going on today. They're putting in a new heating system in my house, so I thought I could just get this reading off real quick. And it looks like you might need to know. The messages have been coming out really specific, so this may or may not be your situation, but it could be something that's coming. So, the more you know, all is well, Sag. All is well. Um, so it it feels like there's a situation, okay? And I don't, to be honest, I don't really feel like it's your situation, because we're seeing man here with the birds and the cross as your focus. And I kind of feel like there is a person outside of you, could be anyone to you, could be a lover, could be a friend, could be family, but it's like you're trying to step into a situation and make things better. Particularly, you're trying to take a small problem with others, like you're trying to stop it before it gets bigger, like trying to prevent something from escalating. Because yeah, look, we are seeing hostilities, y'all. Hostilities, storm warning, and walking away. Because I feel like you're trying to do this, and I don't feel as if it's your situation, Sag. Personally, it could be with people you care about for sure, because caring connections also wanted to be seen. But and of course, Sagittarius is the peacemaker. But I feel like you're finding out in this situation, you kind of want them, whoever this is, to end this disagreement, end these hostilities, walk away from it. As a matter of fact, you could be showing them a different way, or you're trying to show them that there is a different way to do this. They don't have to do it like this. And definitely in terms of, you may be telling these people to just walk away, take a minute, think it out. But honestly, it doesn't feel like you should even be involved here, to be honest. Even though you're trying to do this, you're showing people that this could all blow over if you just take a minute. Maybe you'll even see it differently, see how this can be done in a different way. I don't feel like they're listening, Sag, to be honest. Sometimes when people are in the thick of it, they don't, they just want to be heard, and they're not willing to take a step back. Because the energy you're being driven by is really beautiful, like the 10 of Cups. So I definitely think this could have to do with friends or family. Family would be very highlighted, right? 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Empress. Like, because you want healing here. You want this situation to be healed. You want people to be more in a loving energy and see how it doesn't have to be like this. But the feeling I'm getting is that no one's listening to you. That is the feeling I'm getting, Sag. We're seeing rest and rejuvenation, adjacent possibilities. See, it's just like the same thing in cornucopia. Like, you know that if, we just take a break from whatever the hostility is, there's a different solution. There's a different possibilities, different, wow. And then strategy, angel of love, and journey. Yeah, I really do feel like this is happening. I feel like you want everyone to go in their separate corners and just see that, there's a different way. And I don't really feel like people are listening. Okay? I will be honest with you. I don't feel like they're listening to you. And it just could wind up being straight up frustration for you, Sag. You know, because in what's helping you is that King of Cups and the Strength card, like you understand, like you, and whoever is the most mad here, because we see a man here, I feel like you understand the issue. You understand the problem. You may really understand everyone's point of view, you know, and that's who you are, like, in terms of, you know, that, like, the only way through maybe it's all problems, but particularly this problem, is to understand how everyone feels. And you can do that, Sagittarius. You see, because of course Sagittarius is all about the bigger picture, right? But then we have, that's, you know, sideways. It's like, it's kind of like it's almost there. But I do feel like whoever's involved with this, they're not ready. Really. They're not ready to let this drop. They're not ready to find balance here. They're not ready to understand. And I feel like that can be really frustrating for you, because in your challenge and your, you know, you see how this can end. That's reversed, but it's like the challenge is that no one, it's like you can only get so far with this. You make a little bit of, like there's a little bit of success here, and then it's like, and then it starts again. That's what it feels like to me. And that has a lot to do with feelings. Your advice is the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. Even though it's hard, even though you don't want to do it, I feel like Spirit wants you to just back out of it. Don't involve yourself. On the bottom here is the Three of Cups, the Lovers reversed, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's really like, until people are ready to change, until they're ready to do something here, the best course of action is just to let these relationships end. You know, the Lovers reversed really speaks to that, right? Until they can see the love, this, you know, harmony can't come in. And it's kind of like, until these people can embrace change, which they are not doing, because everyone's kind of, it feels like everybody's stuck in their own thing, right? Their own feeling. King of Swords, the Hierophant. Interesting. Justice. It's kind of telling you that in time, there will be an opportunity to bring this together, to make things right with both sides. That's justice, right? That's balance. Ace of Wands. So there will be a favorable outcome at some point, but it's kind of like right now, just isn't it? Just isn't it, Sag? And you kind of have to let people, just let them, you know, let them separate at this point, because no one can see. They're just not ready to do something. They're not ready for resolution, and sometimes it just goes that way. It really does. So, ay, ay, ay. It's so, you want healing here because you care about these people, but they're not ready. And sometimes that's how it is, Sag. Sometimes people just aren't ready. So let's see what you need to focus on today. What does Sagittarius need to focus on today? It's so interesting, because I very much feel like you know what the solution is here. And I bet that can be really frustrating. So what does Sagittarius need to focus on today? Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to focus on? You are a healer, Sag. That's right. That's why you want to fix this for people. What does Sagittarius need to focus on today? Yeah, you're a healer, and focus, choose your priorities. You're supposed to just, I feel like, focus on your own healing, focus on your own shit. You know? Focus on what you're trying to create for your life. Yeah, boy, Sag. So, Sagittarius, short but sweet, but that's what I have for you today, and I hope you have the best day ever. Be the light.